Welcome to a moment with Congressman Joe Knollenberg, self-proclaimed environmentalist.
I believe we must be responsible stewards of the environment. We live in Michigan. We are the Great Lakes state. Who among us is not an environmentalist?
Well, according to the Independent League of Conservation Voters, apparently Joe is not an environmentalist. But please don't take our word for it. Here's a Knollenberg campaign spokesperson acknowledging the League's rating. Oh, and please note the so-called green setting with the extreme noise pollution in the background.
Today, the League of Conservation Voters put Joe Knollenberg on their dirty dozen list because they think he doesn't stand up for the environment.
Well, the truth is that Joe doesn't stand up for the environment. Instead, he stands up for his real constituents, big corporate polluters. In naming Joe to their dirty dozen list of the country's worst pollution enablers, the League of Conservation Voters said, Representative Knollenberg has repeatedly voted for corporate polluters and against environmental protections. Knollenberg attached a rider known as the Knollenberg Amendment to congressional budget appropriation bills to prevent government agencies from doing anything that would regulate global warming pollution, including forbidding the EPA from holding educational seminars about global warming. Michigan families need to ask, whose side is Representative Joe Knollenberg really on? So, the next time you hear Joe ask,
Who among us is not an environmentalist?
Feel free to answer, well, obviously, you're not, Joe.